90% of artists would rather do anything else than sit down and fill out forms and administrative data. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to do this without selling your soul. And don't worry, this is not a clickbait video, no fluff. I'm not gonna sell your course. This is straightforward advice on how to get your music royalties with the help of AI. I've tested myself with my own music, and it works. Royalties are fundamental. They help artists earn money for what they create. Some earn a little, some earn a lot, but it's always an income and it's your right to have. But I gotta say that entering royalties correctly, it's quite tedious and also a bit complicated. If someone doesn't feel comfortable with it, it can be very repetitive, demoralizing, especially if you have a large discography. For example, I released a lot of music since 2007 under my name Rico Casazza and after Azarik. And I have also other projects with different names. I think in total roughly 200 songs since I started. I had so much music that came out that was waiting to be registered. So I dealt with royalty collection for a few years, as I lived in London for 20 years. My platform were PRS for Music and PPL UK. Now, PPL UK, it's slightly more complicated than PRS for Music when it comes to fill up forms, percentage territories, distribute data. It's quite complicated. You need to know what you're doing. And it's quite long for every song to fill up this. There are several pages for each song. Now, since I use AI, in my case Claude, for my general work assistant, one day I had an interesting idea. There is a plugin for Claude called Chrome plugin, where Claude acts as an assistant inside the Chrome pages. So I asked Claude plugin to get instruction on how to fill up forms for all the songs not yet entered in the PPL UK. Of course, you need to be logged in that page. So Claude went and gathered all the information, read the PPL manual, and suggested he could create a Google Sheet with all my songs, with song name, artist name, ISRC code, release, duration, and dates. All the information needed for PPL UK. Another thing that Claude discovered is that it's possible to do a bulk upload. Bulk upload is slightly more complicated than individual uploads. It requires downloading a CSV file and putting it out on your Google Sheet. So I asked Claude to do that as well, and he entered all the songs. There were minimal errors that I had to fix, but nothing serious. The result was that it registered most of my tracks of my discography. And the amazing thing is that while Claude was doing this for me, I kept working on other things. I was on the phone answering emails, making music. I even went to the park to do exercise using the Google Chrome remote desktop. So I was controlling everything from my phone while it was working on my computer. Now all I have to do is to wait when there is the next payout in September, well, probably at least the money to buy a pizza. And yeah, so I hope that this video will help you, all my fellow musicians, and to reclaim your royalties while you enjoy life, at least. And if you like the video, as always, like, subscribe, and join the tribe.